Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarin, back for my post-market wrap-up on this lovely day. Lovely day. Tuesday, March 20th, 2018. I mean, alright, let's put a couple of perspectives on what happened today, what might happen tomorrow. It's very interesting. So, right off the bat, for those of you that really just took a split second of your time and went to go look at that chart on my website of the bond market, a few of you wrote back to me that your eyeballs actually did explode. I am sorry that your eyeballs exploded. I did forewarn you ahead of time that that was a possibility, but seriously, a massive, epic sell-off in the bond market today in anticipation of what it will say tomorrow. You know what it is. The Federal Reserve. In case this is the first video you're ever watching, I do kind of like to put names like that on things. So it tomorrow, it just really makes me want to frankly puke to think that today, they're sitting there meeting and they're really in deep thought about what they're going to do tomorrow. What are they going to do tomorrow? Seriously. They already know. They already also know that if they decide to turn off the spigot here, that this market is going to melt the freak down. So they don't want the market to melt the freak down. So my take is simply this. They are going to raise rates tomorrow. I know now that I said that, I'm going to get bombarded with, Greg, you're wrong. Well, maybe I am wrong. I don't know. But I've only been wrong one time in all of these years. Hey, I can hold a note. All of these years that the Fed has things have been flying out of its mouth. So I could be wrong. I don't know. I think it's going to be a 25 basis point hike. We're talking about the federal funds rate, the short end of the curve. Market seems to be anticipating this. The sell-off today was, I think, sell-off in bonds was a confirmation, in my view, that that is going to happen. Some people are saying it's going to be a 50. I am not saying it's going to be a 50. People get confused about things that I say sometimes here. Anyway, I do not foresee things going blurry on me. Maybe that's a sign that I am wrong. But 50 basis points, I doubt it. It's not priced into the market, and the market will hate that. The market will sell off. The dollar got stronger today. Why? Let's think about it. It believes that the Fed is going to raise rates, so it's priced in. The 25 is priced in. Market probably won't react crazy. However, as I said earlier today, there is, without any doubt, the potential for this bond market to sell off tomorrow. If that happens, no matter what comes out of its mouth, there's going to be a problem, and the market could go down. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. If all things go as planned, if the Fed, Powell is mostly it, because he's the Fed chair today. If it decides, that if he words this correctly, and the market interprets what he says as, hey, this is just great, more easy money from now until whenever, the market may rally off of this. And speaking of that, let me just tell you what I did today, something a little different, because I really don't know where this market's going to go. I wanted to have a little bit of exposure. So right here, this is something I haven't spoken about before, a vertical spread. If you're not sure what a vertical spread is, please look it up like Investopedia or something. So I did a vertical spread here on Boeing just before the close. This is in the money. I bought April 13th, 335 calls. I sold April 13th, 337.5 calls. Okay? So just look this up if you're interested in this kind of stuff here. It really, if this thing goes absolutely south, I will have an extremely limited loss. So that's kind of why I set this up. Could I have waited till tomorrow? Sure, but I don't know why I did it. I just thought, hey, let's play around a little bit, and that's what I decided to do. Also, here I'm going to start doing this. As most of you know, I started announcing a few weeks ago I was buying Litecoin. I had been adding to that position since that time. Bought more yesterday. I started buying Bitcoin again, people. I bought it yesterday. Around 8,500. It's just around 9,000 today. I think this is a good time to get in here if you're interested in cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't want any of you out here to have a flip out that are cryptocurrency buffs, because you only believe you should be long and you should never sell this stuff. That's not the way the market works. There's times to buy and there is times to sell. If you would have listened to me, most of you would have gotten out at 20,000. But you still decided to, I'm not even going to say the asinine word, but I'll spell it HODL, whatever. No, that's not the way you should have played it. You should have gotten out of Bitcoin at that point, locked up that cash into some other instrument, maybe Tether, and then, rebought now. And that would have locked in your profit, and you would have made an exponential gain if I'm right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start posting, buying or selling what I'm doing. Right now I'm buying these. I'm not a one-trick pony. You all know that. I own all kinds of assets. That's important, I think, to, hold things. Obviously, I own gold, I own silver, I own platinum, I own palladium, all the metals, and everything else. Anyway, it's just so important. So anyway, just back to what we can expect tomorrow. Again, I don't know what's going to happen, so I took up this position here. One position, that's it. We'll see how this plays out tomorrow with regard to the markets and whatever it says and how the market reacts to what it does or is going to do. It's going to be interesting. There's no doubt about it. I honestly cannot even wait until tomorrow. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be all kinds of fun. And I don't know how many of you out here are going to watch it when it's actually speaking. That's going to be interesting too. I tried to draw a picture of it. It didn't come out well. It was ridiculous. I used to do Janet Yellen. You remember? I can't do Powell. I cannot do it. All right, everyone. I will see you in the morning. Over and out.